Good morning everyone and welcome to today's video. I hope you're watching this on a Monday, if not, doesn't matter. I just had an idea of doing a Monday makeup motivation video where we do our makeup on a Monday and we talk about some positive things that kind of set our goals up for the week or make us feel a little bit motivated, because I always find if we start as we mean to go on, we'll probably carry on. So if we start doing our makeup on a Monday morning, we're more likely to do it every day. And if we don't, we might not pick up till Wednesday, and you don't really want to do that. You want to kind of start on the Monday. So I thought it'd be a nice little series to do. So, got my little Halloweeny mug. How cute is that? Look, custard screen. Oh my goodness, that's lovely. What was that bang? There was a bang, hold on. So, let's just do some makeup. Get your makeup bags out, get your coffee, and let's set ourselves up for the week. Daily weather report. It was frosty this morning, and I am so delighted to be putting on my big puffer coat. So I'm going to do the makeup I did this weekend, and I really liked it. My double wear's finished, so I'm putting it upside down to finish the last dregs of it. I've been mixing it with, I don't even know if there's enough in there. I've been mixing it with tawny, and I've really liked it. But now I'm like, okay, what shade should I get to replace it? Should I get tawny or 2W1 Dawn? Oh my God, nothing beats the smell of double wear. I love the smell of it, absolutely love. I hope it always smells like this. Do you remember Colour Stay? How it used to smell of paint? I loved it. Now it doesn't smell of anything. Okay, we got enough out of that lid because I turned it upside down. And then I take a bit of the tawny, which this is a sample, which is also really, oh, is there any left in there? No. Oh no, it's completely, I don't think there's any tawny left. Anyway, honestly, Shaz, you're going to take ages digging out foundation from a bottle. Okay, but isn't it nice to have used up a foundation? Oh, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to mix in some e.l.f. Halo Glow. I love the feeling of using up. I'm just going to mix that in like that, of finishing up a foundation. Okay, now I like to apply double wear with a brush because on my birthday I used a beauty blender. Why is it on every other day you like your makeup, on your birthday I didn't? And it was just so shiny. But anyway, so it was nice and frosty this morning. Had a lovely fresh walk in my big coat. Fabulous. Come home, put the candle on, get my breakfast ready. I love that. I hadn't been sleeping particularly well the last couple of nights. And I hate that if I don't sleep well. If like you're constantly waking up for no reason. And every time I wake up, I think, oh, it must be because I need the loo. So I get up and go to loo, whether I think I need it or not. And I cannot function on not enough sleep. Now I haven't been doing, you know, I walk twice a day. I walk 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes twice a day. Sometimes more. But I hadn't been doing my actual workouts or Peloton or anything like that because I was like, oh, I don't want to do it. Anyway, yesterday I thought I better get on it. I did a 45 minutes hits and hills, which was, if you stop and start with exercise, it's like you're going back to square one again. It's so difficult, and you find it really hard. But I did that, and that was really difficult. And then we went for a walk, really nice. I put a picture on Instagram, lovely outdoor walk, and I slept so well. So there's nothing a bit of fresh air and exercise that can't help lift a mood. You know? That's blended in quite nicely, hasn't it? I'm just feeling like the Dawn is a little bit too light at the momento. I'm going to see if I can get some more out of this. Oh yeah, I can. So, you know, as much as sometimes you want to just curl up in a ball and not do anything, I really recommend just moving however way you can. And we were discussing this the other day, actually, me and Mum, that you can't just walk, like walking is not enough, apparently. And I was like, what? You've got to do, especially as you get older, you've got to do more than that. You've got to do weights. You've got to keep your muscles strong, even if it's like body weight, doing Pilates or doing yoga. But you've got to also get some cardio. I mean, I don't walk particularly slow. I walk quite fast, but and I walk up hills and this, that, and the other. But I think with the Peloton, it's the cardio, it's the, yeah, that really getting out of breath sort of thing. Because you're never like, you're out of breath when you're walking, but you're not like really sweating. And I think that's the important thing. The sweating is good to get out all your toxins. It's good to get out bad energy. It's good to get out anxiety. You will always, it's never not a good idea to exercise. Like, I can guarantee you will always feel better than you did before. But you've got to get that level of cardio in. It's not going to work if you're just like, you know, not doing, you know? You've got to go in full force, even if it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And I also find that along with these things, because you can get apps and you can follow classes on that, which is what I do. Les Mills is what we used to do at the gym. And we have an app on the computer and you can do all your Les Mills classes, body pump, get your weights and stuff off Amazon. Not that I've done any weights yet. I do some on the bike. But it's cheaper than going to the gym, right? A gym membership is going to be, gosh, depends what gym you go to. But I think it's £12 a month for the Les Mills, and you've got yoga on there, you've got body pump, body attack, you've got all of it. And even if, you know, people always think, oh, I've got to go 2 hours hard in the gym. I've been in the gym for an hour. You don't need to exercise for an hour. That's insane. Do you know what I mean? It's just, you don't need to do that. And I think that's what puts a lot of people off. But if you structure in 20 minutes of your day to do one class, it doesn't have to be every day, every other day. Start off, you know, a couple of days a week. And then you can say, right, I've done my 20, I've done something that's going to make me feel better about myself. It's not about losing weight. It's just about getting out of your head. I find that if you are an anxious person, exercise gives you something to focus on. You're focusing on the moves. You can't sit there and ruminate about everything on the planet. You're focused on what you're doing. And the music is also very helpful and uplifting. And you'll find, you'll do like, you know, I did 45 minutes hitting hills, but I was like Energizer Bunny after that, like insane. Let's go do this. Because it actually energizes you. Exercise should never make you feel tired. You will feel zonked by the end of the day, and that's a good thing. You want to feel like that at the end of the day. But after exercise itself, you shouldn't feel tired. You should feel energized. And that is the difference, basically. That's the difference of a good workout. Do you know what I mean? And I know that you hear the word workout and you think, oh my God, trust me, I know. But I always feel so much brilliant afterwards. And then you're less likely to eat bad food because you were comfort eating before. You're less likely to because you think, well, I've just done this exercise. I don't want to ruin it now. I've done really well. Oh, I'll have a banana instead of a Kinder Bueno. Do you know what I mean? And I always say, it's not about not having this, not that. Eat whatever you want, but I'm saying you're going to make better choices. And that's just from doing a bit of exercise. So give it a go. Find an app. Apple has one on the iPhone, doesn't it? Apple thingy. And just don't start by going, right, I'm going to do 45 minutes all in. Don't do that because you'll hate it and you'll never do it again. Pick something that's 20 minutes because believe you me, it will go so quickly. And then you'll be like, oh, that was easy. Pick something that's 20 minutes and just do that. Even if it's just circuits, or don't go and do body pump, if you've never done it, but start with some cardio. Cardio really, really, really helps. It's always got good music. What's that now outside? Oh my goodness. And you will feel a lot more brighter and positive. And also, the sweating is so good for your skin. I always think that when I'm sweating, oh God, I'm purging all the toxins. My skin's gonna look lovely. You're just regenerating. And then what I normally do after my workout, I have a shower, I wash my hair, shave my legs, put on some body lotion. And the feeling of having just worked out and doing a full shower and shave and everything and moisturizer, it's like you've been reborn. So really, that's one of my motivational things, okay? Is to just try and schedule in. Try and make it a routine. Okay, every Wednesday I do Zumba at 9 a.m. Schedule it in. That way, it becomes a habit. Because we only ever stick to things if they're habits. You know what I mean? It's so easy to create a habit. I bought these little Kinder Hippos, and I was eating one every day. And I thought to myself, I'm eating one of these every day. What if I bought a packet of apples and I ate an apple every day? Do you know what I mean? So that's what I started to do. And yes, there are times, when you're going, if it's your time of the month, eat what you like. If that's what you crave, then do it. Eat your chocolate. That's when I want my chocolate, my this, that and the other, and that's fine. Right, that's enough about the exercise. Well, we've had enough of that, Shaz. Right, let's do bronzer. I did do Laguna, but I think I'm gonna do the double wear one. I washed all of my brushes. Really pleased with myself on that front. So the other thing I want to talk about is, social media, fear of missing out. It's weird, isn't it? You'll watch something, she's cozier than me. I'm not cozy enough. Oh, I need to have this. I need to have a drink. I need to wear that. I need to, you know what I mean? It's so, I know why it's influential, but we were always influenced. I was influenced by friends. Like, have you ever gone to your friend's house and they've brought out some biscuits that you've never tried and thought, oh, those are lovely. And the next day you're like, right, I'm getting those. So it's the same thing. So when you see someone using something or eating something, or, you want it as well. You feel like, oh, because it's giving you a feeling. So a lot of people's Instagram I watch and it gives you this feeling that you want. you know, or that people put up, they've lit their candles, they've put the fire on, they're watching something like, oh, I want to be under a blanket watching something. You almost feel like you're missing out on the coziness. It's kind of, it's a bit, or someone cleans their house. And sometimes when they show you like their clean hallway and then you're frantically cleaning, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but you know what I mean? Sometimes it really annoys me because sometimes it's not a, oh, what blush do I want to do? Sometimes it's not a positive. I did Warm Soul yesterday. Sometimes it's not a positive, you know, and it stresses me out. Doesn't it stress you out? I mean, oh God, I'm influenced by so many things. Like I'll watch a Starbucks drink or a Costa drink, and these girls were trying all the stuff at Costa and Starbucks, and I was like, right, I would have never tried the maple hazelnut drink, but I want that maple hazelnut drink. I can't stop thinking, I need it. And then she talked about cake pops, and I was like, would have never picked that, but now I need to have it. It's so weird, isn't it? How we really just, you want. And that's why influencing is so lucrative, because given the right audience, you know, people want, isn't it? Oh, this one's got her lips on. Do I want my lips on? Oh, that one's got all her Botox and Profiler. Oh, do I? That's when the lines blur and it gets a bit neg, doesn't it? Because you're like, ooh. There's good and bad sides of it, isn't there? And you just think, oh, that's the bit I struggle with, because you almost, it's like a not a jealousy thing. What is it? You're like, oh, she gets to do that, or she gets this, or. And sometimes when you have that feeling, that's when you know you need to step away. Oh, step away from the social media. That is when you know. Because nobody wants to feel like that. You know what I mean? It's, you know, almost want to go, oh, I wish I had a friend like that. Oh, I wish I had a friend to go here. You know, and you think, so, but actually you don't really know. And then I was looking at these jackets online, these aviator ones, and unless you get a really expensive one, a lot of these influencers, you look at the picture, oh my God, that looks so nice, but it's like the cheapest jacket that they've found, that's cheapest like brand, that's not even nice quality, but because they've got it on camera, it looks really nice. And then you look at it close up online and you're like, that's not even going to keep me warm, I don't think. Do you know what I mean? So just remember also that a lot of these influencers have filters. I've gone too wild with the brows there, haven't I? They have filters that make things look more expensive than they are. And it's like this with the houses. Have you ever looked at a house view, you know, go for a house viewing, but you look at the house first online, and it looks really big and spacious. Like, oh, that's a big kitchen. Oh, wow, look at the space in there. And then you look at the house and it's like, and you get there and it's tiny, and you're like, well, online it looked like it was massive. That's what happened to us. We had a look at somewhere. My God, it was minuscule. It was like, it looked massive online, but it looked absolutely minuscule in person, like tiny. You couldn't swing a cat. Do you know what I mean? And I was just like, oh. So that's the other thing. You look at people's houses, you think, oh my God, look at her kitchen. How's she got a kitchen like that? Blimey. But it might be the tiniest kitchen, but it just looks like that on the lens. Or, oh, she's got this, she's got that. Yeah, but their cupboards or kitchen countertops might be just like, I don't know, not like as expensive as you think. And it doesn't look like that in real, but on camera it looks like it's super expensive. Do you know what I mean? But if you went there, you'd probably be like, oh, it's not that impressive. But because you're seeing it on camera, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so just always remember that and go, hang on a minute. Now then, you know, it's not all what it seems. Right, I use Naked palette and I go in with this shade, Naked, as a crease. And I can't remember what I was going to say because I'd gone on to that topic and I was going to talk about something else and I have just forgotten now. This is a brilliant shade. Look at this shade. It's a nothing shade, but it's an everything shade. Bring that right up to here. Oh, yeah, with the sort of influencing, all the gym gear stuff and this, you see all these guys wear this sort of thing and you're watching, you're like, oh, I need that. But are you going to walk around with this like top that's got no back in the middle of winter? Are you going to walk in a unitard and a cardigan? I mean, no, you're not. No, I'm not going to walk around in a unitard and a cardigan. Oh, gosh. It's madness, isn't it? You've got to ask yourself, where am I going to wear this? If I get this, where am I going to wear it? I'm going to take this shade Sin on the eyelid. It's just, you get to, sometimes you're so confused, you don't even know what you like. You'll look at something and go, oh, do I even like this? But because so-and-so's wearing it, or, you know, you then think you need it as well. So, what a life, eh? What a life. That's why you've got to just regroup, reground, focus on things you know you like. I'm going to take that slightly darker one, Buck, in the crease as well now. You know, like everyone's wearing these Uggs Tasman or Talisman or whatever they are. But you think to yourself, I've not even worn my mini Uggs yet. So am I going to wear those? But it's this feeling of like you need, isn't it? Like you feel like, oh, I really want those. Or I'll take that brown under the eye here. Just along the edge. And that's why I really admire people that are themselves, that don't follow the trend, don't all wear the same, you know, outfit. That just wear what they, you know, what they wear is their, like you've not seen anyone else wear that. Do you know what I mean? And they're happy as Larry in themselves. Curling the old lashes. So never be down on yourself because you think you haven't got what others have, or you feel you're missing out, you know? Because you can create your own joy and happiness. Because you have to ask yourself, okay, whatever this person has or that you want, whether it's an outfit, whether it's their house, whether it's whatever, if you clicked your fingers and had it, I can guarantee you'd be like, oh, actually, no thanks. Do you know what I mean? Right, let's do some liner. So the moral of the story is, be careful what you wish for. Oh, this is hard. Is it? And I don't know, like with all this TikTok and everyone's wants like this particular product because it's really popular, I instantly think, well, no, I don't want it then. If it's going to be sold out and this, that and the other, So when you are buying clothes and things like that, like ask yourself, do I want it because I like it? Or because this person has it? For me, it's like always a feeling, oh, I want something because it makes me feel a certain way. And like I've said before, you want to always chase the feeling. Okay, what is it that makes you feel joy? What is it that makes you feel just happy? What is it? Okay, and harness that. Cultivate that feeling in everything you do and everything around you. Is it wearing a lovely, cozy cardigan, you know, in your favourite colour? Is it drinking coffee out of your favourite coffee mug? Those are the real things, you know. And it's like when you talk to people, like we went to the farmer's market on Sunday, and we always go to this one vendor, and they do the best samosas ever. And, you know, it's funny, like you'll ask people, so how's things? And well, you know, and it's always like, you know, yeah, daily life. But you know what? I said yes, but that's why you have to find the joy in every day. You have to find joy in every single day. I mean, you could be traveling the world, first class, in 5-star hotels, but you could still be miserable. Do you know what I mean? I always say that. So if you can't be happy doing the everyday, you're not gonna be. You can't chase it. You can't chase the happiness. You've got to find meaning in the everyday. Maybe that's cooking a meal. Maybe that's having a lovely breakfast. Or, you know, even my friend, because I was talking to one of my friends and she texted me and said, do you know what, Shaz? I'm on the train and I've been thinking about you and your porridge. And I was thinking, what have you put on your porridge this morning? And I thought it was just so sweet because she was like, oh, I don't know how you can eat that every day. And I was like, yeah, no. And I gave her a rundown of what was on my porridge. But it just depends what kind of person you are, I suppose. Maybe you are a thrill seeker. Maybe you want to. Maybe you grew up in a small town and you seek adventure. I, for one, am not an adventurer. And that could be because I travelled a lot as a child. I always went to the States in the summer. I've been to, you know, all over Europe. I'd sound well travelled. Maybe that's why. But I never have the urge to go somewhere. And I always love coming back to where I live. Like I you know, I do. I really do. You know, some people can live anywhere. Or maybe they have to for work. I don't know. But there are some, you know, some places, like friends of ours that live some places. And I think to myself, I could not live there. I could not. Like, I could not live in the Middle East. Like Abu Dhabi, Dubai, anything like that. I would actually be depressed because I need my woodland. I need my trees, my open fields. Like that for me is, you know, I just can't understand. Yes, for work, yeah, but some people that's fine, not for me. And some people are, it doesn't matter where I live. Really? Matters to me. my surroundings are extremely important. Like, I need every part of my surroundings to be aesthetically pleasing. I want to look outside and like what I'm seeing outside of my window. I want to see, you know, I want to like where I'm walking. I want the town to be where I am, which is nice. That's why when we have looked at houses, it's like, yes, you can find the perfect house, but what's the location like? Like, you'll drive through the town and I'll get to the town and think, nope, no way. I'll see what's there and it'll be a no from me immediately. Don't care what the house looks like. Because if the surrounding area is not as it should be in my mind, no, don't like it. And it's hard to beat because where I live, it's just phenomenal. But anywhere else is just not gonna match. Okay. There we go. That's my makeup done. Let's do some setting of the spray. Oh, that's lovely. Isn't that just beautiful? Beautiful. I'm really liking that eye. Right, there we go. That was the first in a series, hopefully, of Monday Makeup Motivation. I hope you've enjoyed this. Leave some topics below because we can discuss all topics. Maybe you have a question, maybe you have a dilemma and you want it discussed. That can be for next Mondays. Let me know what you thought of this. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, because I'm nearly at 8K and I'd like to get to 10. So do me a favour and click the subscribe. And that way you'll know when I'm putting up a video and you won't miss it. So I hope you're well. I hope you enjoyed this and I'll chat to you soon. Bye.